If you don't laugh, you'll cry. No, jokes aside, man. We just got dealt with. We got humbled. We got put in spliff, as some people say. But they want me to be mad. They want me to be mad. I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to shout and scream. Oh my gosh, we lost to Arsenal. I'm not going to do all of that. Because, truth be told, no cap. No cap. I like Arteta. I like what he's doing. What Arteta's doing with Arsenal is what Spurs should have been doing. So I can't be mad. Seeing Saka balling out like that, I can't be mad. And people's going to say, you're a fake fan and how can you think like that? Because I love football. And that's the problem. Maybe if we had people who loved football and appreciated football and put everything into football, we wouldn't be in the mess that we're in. The problem. Spurs had passion and they tried and they was better second half after being completely wank in the first half. Yet again. But the quality wasn't there. The actual technical ability is not there in that side. And you can say, oh, it's the lack of players and blah blah blah. And yeah, cool. You can make, there's an argument to be said for all of that. But you guys overrate a lot of these guys. Son, I'm being told Son's world class. You can't drop Son. Son has to play. So, please tell me his world class traits. Oh, but he scores. Okay, so now he's not scoring. Now tell me his world class traits. Don't have any? Yeah, because he's not world class. And when you guys start looking at players like Son and saying, okay, these guys, these guys have got some good things about them, but we probably need better, or we need to be getting better than Son, and we need to be looking at more from him, and that's the kind of standard you set on the pitch every game. Yeah, Spurs will be a much better team. But when you've got people overrating the likes of Son, and I'm not going to single Son out, but when you've got people overrating guys like Son and Højbjerg, who I didn't think was too bad today. I know people's going to say Sarr was terrible. I didn't think Sarr was too bad. Yes, he had rough patches. He's 20 years old. He's also being asked to do a job which isn't his natural game. He's a box-to-box midfielder. Sarr is a box-to-box midfielder. Why we've got this dinosaur using him as a six, I don't know. And trying to mould him as a number six when he doesn't need to be a number six, and he's trying to use him as a DM. He doesn't need to do that. Let him be the box-to-box player. A three-man system, 4-3-3, let Sarr be box-to-box with two guys behind him. That way you get the best out of him. That's where you're going to see the best of Sarr. Not playing him in a double pivot and he's the number six. And I didn't got Odegaard who's so intelligent with his movement. Come on. Odegaard continuously just kept looking, he just kept baiting him and Højbjerg to go and press. So before people get onto Sarr and say, oh, he was terrible and what's not, well, no, the setup was poor. Basuma come on and, yes, we did look a bit better, but then the game changed. We was already 2-0 down. The game was done and dusted. Richarlison come on, put himself about, but lacked quality. Kulusevski was average today. And it's crazy because people tell you that Kulusevski is better than Saka and all of these kind of things. All of these kind of opinions are why Tottenham do not get better. It's why Tottenham are in this never-ending cycle of never, ever, ever being the elite team. They can be there or thereabouts. They can compete in patches, but they're never, ever, ever there long-term. Because anytime we have somebody or something remotely good that's football related, Tottenham get too carried away, they get too gassed, and we just start over endorsing things that just aren't elite. Guys that aren't elite. Conte, like people are telling me Conte's a top manager, Conte's this, Conte's that, because he's a proven winner. Why are you trophy scouting? Him being a proven winner doesn't make him elite or world class. Him knowing how to use his players makes him world class. Him developing players makes him world class. Him being able to adapt to opposition makes him world class. Yeah, him installing certain principles and philosophies makes him world class. We had no creativity, none. We had Kulusevski playing, so we can't make any excuses. Or let me guess, Bentancur didn't play, so that's why we lost. Well, we had Bentancur when we played them at Emirates, and we didn't look much better. We didn't have Emerson, and we didn't do much better. So no, I don't want to hear Bentancur was out. We've had this problem all season. And no, a James Maddison doesn't make a difference. A different setup will. More technical players in the team, better players, and more technical players make a difference. But as fans, we're too busy. We're too busy right now fighting over whether we should keep Enoch, whether Enoch should go. Like, focus on the pitch. In regards to Enoch and my opinions, get them out. We've seen this too much with Enoch. This performance is it Daniel Levy? Daniel Levy doesn't pick the players. He doesn't send the players out on the pitch. No, but every year we're going into a season without being the elite team, without having truly elite players. The scary thing is, Arsenal, forget that it's a North London derby, because that's what people's going to look at. Oh my gosh, it's Arsenal. No, 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 no. That's the best team in the league right now because they're first. They're 8 points clear. So they're the best team in the league this season. Yeah? They would only take one of our 25. That should tell you a lot. And even then, it's arguable. They would take one of our 24, 25 players. That should tell you a lot. That's a problem in itself. The fact that we don't have anybody that can dispatch anybody at the top level is the problem. That's what we should be moaning about. We don't have elite players. We don't. A lot of you guys don't know what elite is, so you overrate anything that looks good or anything that's remotely productive. It doesn't work like that. That's the problem with Tottenham. We don't have enough elite football heads at the club. And it's been like that for a long time. And that is set by Daniel Levy. That's why I want Daniel Levy out. Spending money doesn't necessarily change all of that. Yes, obviously you can buy quality players and what's not. But just spending money doesn't all of a sudden mean you're going to be elite. Because you have to understand what makes a football team elite. You have to understand how to be elite. Who makes you elite. And when Spurs can do all of that, yeah, then we can move forward. But guess what? We don't have owners who know or understand what elite football is. And they don't know how to be elite. They don't know who makes Spurs elite. And that's not their interest. Their interest is just to make Spurs a viable brand. Make them sellable, make them commercial. Well, they've done that. But I care about on the pitch. I care about being elite on the pitch. And today's performance wasn't good enough. Forget the fact that it's a North London derby. You're playing the team first in the league. On top of it being a North London derby, you're playing the team who's first. You should be going there and showing that team exactly what you're about. They should be coming there and feeling like, okay, you know what? That was a close game. You know, we should be going there and we should be debating who's the better team, who's really better. Right now, there's no debate. They're the better team, clearly. I'm not hurt because we've known it all season. How can I be hurt for one game when they've shown it over 19, 20 games? Can't be hurt. We've got ourselves to blame. They're 14 points ahead of us. We can't be hurt. Oh, but it's Arsenal and look at how good they are. They're not worrying about us. They don't care about us. Arsenal don't care about Spurs. And why would they? Spurs aren't elite. Spurs aren't ever considered to be elite. So they don't need to worry about Spurs. That's the difference. They're trying to be elite. Mikel Arteta wants them to be elite. He's building an elite team. Not a team, not people who's just going to score goals and not be elite outside of that. He's building a team full of elite football players. Elite football players will do elite things and they will win you matches in when it really matters. They're elite in elite moments when it matters. I know win elite major honours. You guys are calling Son elite. Why hasn't he won anything then? Why isn't no elite team actively trying to buy Son? Maybe because he's not elite. He can score goals. Great. Loads of players can score goals. There are loads of footballers who can score goals. You guys are talking like he's Erling Haaland, putting up Erling Haaland numbers. He's not. There are loads of players who can score 20 goals in the season. Loads. That doesn't make you elite. That's the difference. We have the likes of Son and we settle for that. We can't replace him. We can't want him out. We can't want better. They have the likes of Martinelli and they're trying to get somebody who they deem to be better than Martinelli because they need to upgrade and level that team. Ben White, who's been fantastic at right back for them this season. They're trying to get better than Ben White. That's the difference. Yes, you can talk about back-ins and they spent money and all that stuff, but the facts are they're not settling on the pitch. That's the problem. Kulusevski better than Saka. All of that gas, all of that chatting shit. Saka's the best player in England at the moment. Or best English player, sorry. In fact, fuck it. Fuck it. He's the best player in England. Best English player and best player in England. And that doesn't mean Kulusevski's bad, but Saka's the elite. Kulusevski as a footballer is not that level. Doesn't mean he's not good, but he's not that level. Can we get better than Kulusevski? I believe there's better in the market. Should we be actively looking to replace him? No, but at the same time, we get to a point where we go, okay, you're going up against Saka. That's your guy. Kulusevski, Saka, that's the conversations you're being put in. So when that happens, you need to be making sure you're clearly the better player. We haven't seen that. Kulusevski hasn't shown himself to be definitely better than Saka. If you look at today's game, Saka was definitely better than Kulusevski. Not only was he on the winning team, he was just the better player. He was more influential. Lloris, we got guys like Lloris in goal. After how many years? What we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? Sorry for that. If you saw my fam in the video, I'm very sorry. I'm just moving my hand like a madman. But yeah, let's get back to Lloris. Lloris, you see what he done for the first goal? And sorry, you lot's King Kane. That first goal happened because Kane made a stupid pass. All he needed to do was lay it inside and move. Instead, he tries to play a Hollywood pass. It gets easily intercepted. They got up the other end. Sessegnon, who I've backed for a long time, but you know what? Guy's not good enough. Sessegnon gets caught sleeping. Saka's clean through. Goal out of nothing. Shouldn't have ever been a goal. Terrible. I'm not even going to talk about the game because I don't care. That was just a shocking performance. I'm just talking about the standards on the pitch because that's the most important thing. And again, going back to how I even got to the standards on the pitch and what I was talking about in regards to Levy, yeah, get him out. Get Joe Lewis out as well. Get Conte out as well. Get these guys out. Go and get proper elite football heads. Not people with reputations. Having a reputation doesn't make you elite. Makes you proven and makes you experienced, but it doesn't make you elite. Go and get proper elite heads. And if you don't know who those elite heads are, go and get people who understand football and know what to look for in football. This is the problem. Scouts and people that do the analytics in football, behind this like data and all those things, they don't get appreciated. Go and get people who does performance analysis, talent ID, opposition analysis, all of these technical football related things. We need that at our club. And we don't have that elite structure, and that's why we're poor. That's why Arsenal can come to Tottenham first time in 8 games, and they just come and slap us like it was nothing. The worst thing is it's a North London derby, but Mikel Arteta clearly said, you know what, take your foot off the gas. Second half, they felt sorry for us. That's how bad it was. After half an hour, the game was done, or 40 minutes, the game was done. They played a little bit into the second half when we tried to put a little bit of a fight back on. Um, they stepped up a little bit, but last half an hour they was just coasting. Game was easy for them. They knew okay, we won. This team can't hurt us. All we have to do, all we have to do is simply be effective, and they can't beat us. Ramsdale made a couple of good saves, but that was it. We're we're a we're a poor team. And seeing Newcastle get these new owners, and Newcastle are winning, and United are now rebuilding, and they're looking like a much better team than us. City are still better than us, and they're going to rebuild again. Arsenal's better than us. That's the problem. Chelsea's going to get there. They bought Mudryk. They'll probably go and get Noni Madueke, who's a very good player. By the way, very 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 good player. Could get into Tottenham's team as well. So they're gonna start getting better. Brighton's a better team than Spurs. Fulham's a better team than Tottenham. Or we're about that level. That's bad. Fulham, they're a promoted team, and there's not that much difference in quality between the two teams. That's bad. We was above Arsenal last year. We're 14 points below them. We haven't improved. We've bought players and we haven't improved. That's a problem. We've bought 10 players under Conte and we haven't improved. That's a problem. You can say he hasn't been backed. We've bought 10 players under him, 10 signings. Why haven't we improved? We don't need big signings to improve the team. We just need to know who to bring in. We got rid of Son, and not got rid of Son. We got rid of Bergwijn and we didn't replace him. We spent £60 million on Richarlison. Yeah, cool. That's it. We got Spence. Where's Spence? Spence can't get a game. We have fucking Emerson and Doherty playing ahead of him. We got Udogi out on loan, and we have desperate issues at left back. How does this make sense? Lloris is still here. Dyer is still here. Sanchez is still here. Romero, in terms of his levels, has dropped off dramatically from last year. Dramatically. Not elite. He's another one who's not elite. I thought he was going to be, and he was showing signs that he could be an elite defender. He's not a bad defender, but he's not an elite defender. We need somebody better next to him. We need more technical leaders in the team. We don't have that. We don't have enough characters. I'm seeing people online dissing Marcus Edwards and guys like that. Are you not fucking joking? Do you not know how much of a baller Marcus Edwards is? The stuff that he can do. His touch, his understanding of space, his natural creativity, his feinting, his quick feet, body maneuvers, ball manipulation. Are you mad? Close control, first touch. Variation in movements and all of these kind of things. Are you not crazy? Do you not know how good Edwards is? Edwards' only issue would be physical. But do you not know how good a player somebody like that is? And Tottenham are turning their nose up at him because, oh, his attitude is bad. Please, stop getting your opinions off Twitter and social media and Facebook and all these things. Start learning and understanding football. Stop listening to what people are telling you. Some of you lot watch football and understand football from a social commentary point of view. You lot don't know and understand what you're watching, and this is the problem. This is why fans are complicit as well, because Tottenham's allowed to be shit because we've got nobody holding the club accountable. We've got nobody scrutinising the football side of things enough. I've been going on for nearly 20 minutes now. Yeah, I'm just ranting. I'm just in my bag. I don't feel like stopping because I've got a lot to say. But this was just terrible, man. Same problems. We got a lot to work on. Yeah, we got a lot to work on, man. Conte out, Levy out, Lewis out, and get rid of 85% of this squad. And let's rebuild and let's start again. And please, let's try and be elite. It's your boy T. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm out.